It's so crazy. It's so crazy nowadays how everybody wants the path lit from start to finish. The path illuminates as you walk it. Do you guys think I fucking knew I would get here from just originally wanting to be in shape? Originally, I just said, I need to be in shape. I need to be proud of the way I feel and how I present myself and how I look. I didn't even like speaking on camera at first. But the confidence I built from getting in shape then brought me to a large amount of wisdom, because for training for 17 years every day, you override that bitch ass fucking voice inside that has been holding every man back since the dawn of time, this fear. Walking in alignment with your purpose is just complete faith. The fact is, you guys even need to know that it's coming to the fruition. You need to know that you're bringing it into some money. That's what's so weird about all you guys. You won't just do it because, hey, I'm going to feel better when I'm in shape. All you fucking people nowadays are like, if I get in shape and I do this stuff, will I be a multimillionaire? That is so fucking stupid. I never thought that way. I was like, I just need to be in shape. I was in prison. There was no fucking reason to even care about anything else other than when I get out, I need to be in shape because I want a beautiful chick and I need the best chances to have a beautiful woman as possible. So I need to look as good as possible. I'm going to be in shape. And when I started to get in shape, I realized it wasn't even how I looked. It was changing my internal state. It was changing how I saw myself. It was changing how I felt every moment of every day. It was building confidence within me that I never knew I had, because most of my confidence was built before from that fake ass shit, the drugs, the alcohol, just having money as a hustler. This is how my confidence was built before, but now I was building it in the correct fucking way. So I was building myself up this vision of being the most jacked, most tatted motherfucker, which is something I like and I look up to, and I think is very attractive for me to be. I think, the women that I know are attracted to that, and I'm attracted to it. If I saw a man that was my status, and he was just a plain ass, dorky ass, Daniel looking lawyer fuck with a normal suit on, I bet that dude's a fucking dork, straight up. You guys don't get this, but most of society doesn't see squares and normal people as like really valuable people. Why? Do you think it's just because how they look? No, they're afraid. They're afraid to really exercise their own authenticity. So you deep down, you would think, why, Wes? Just because I don't have tattoos and I ain't muscular, I'm a dork? No, you're afraid, motherfucker. Someone who looks like this isn't afraid. Not afraid of what people are going to say. Not afraid of becoming who they want to be. And they're not afraid of fully exercising their authentic self, what they're really attracted to and like. So, I mean, it's deeper than that. But you shallow fucks will always say it's something else. So the thing is I had to create the person that I admired, that I would look up to, the guy I would listen to. And that's who I created. I created the man that I would listen to. And as I walked this path, stuff started coming to me. I was more drawn to quotes and wisdom. And as I would train really hard and sacrifice on the diet and work hard to build this vision of what I was seeing, who's to say that vision in your mind of what you're creating? Who's to say that's your choice? What if God's putting this vision in your mind of what you need to create in order to live your destiny? So what if you guys were like, well, Wes, I don't like that. What if it wasn't a matter of what I liked or not? What if it was what God placed in my mind for me to create this individual so that I would fucking go help all the people that are like me? So what if that's it? How the fuck do you know? I really believe it's that. I really believe you don't have a choice. I really believe you can choose not to do the work if you're dishonest. So most people are so dishonest on what God's telling them to create that they just choose to side with society. And that's all these lame motherfuckers do. They're like, what? Because I'm not jacked and tatted, I'm not a high-level man or something? It's like, no, because you don't follow your path, you're not a high-level man, motherfucker. You followed mommy and daddy's pussy path. Straight bitch shit. So as you walk this path in life, It illuminates. You guys want it lit from start to finish. And that's the problem. So Wes, since you did all this stuff and ended where you're at, is that where I'm going to end? Motherfucker, who knows? And who's to say this is the end? Look at other people who've built their fucking brands online. They have literally started off making content. Then they build a community. They build the person that's confident on camera, that's captivating, that has great energy. And then they're able to sell whatever product or service is valuable to them at that time. So, I mean, it's about building your community, your personal brand. Everything else is taken, motherfuckers. If you don't build your personal brand, you're fucked. What else are you going to do? You will have to work for someone else or just take the money you made working for someone else and invest it correctly. That's the only ways you have of making it. You have to either create your personal brand or that is it. Because the personal brand is the only thing nobody can take from you. If you build a massive real estate company, you know the goal of Grant Cardone is to get bought by Blackstone. I invest in Blackstone. Blackstone is the biggest real estate holder on the planet. BlackRock is bigger, but they hold other shit. But Blackstone is the biggest real estate and commercial real estate holder on planet Earth. So the whole point is of someone like Grant Cardone is to be bought by Blackstone. So you guys, this is the goal for someone like that. Everything is taken. Every business, every enterprise, everything is taken except you. The only thing you'll have complete control over is your personal brand. And I almost want to say that when you get into these bigger spaces, like real estate, like things like this, they won't let you fucking play at their level. It's not even possible. They'll take your shit. They own the rights to everything. They know how to do everything at a higher level, at the corporate level, and at the levels of litigation and law to where you can't compete with them. So the only place you're able to really kill it and become a multimillionaire is your personal brand, you. So this is two different things. Building you, living your purpose, building the confidence, getting on camera and killing it, that's one thing. That is the first and foremost, building you. Because I always say, personal development, sales skills. Personal development, sales skills. Sales skills and personal development. So next, after you develop the best you, then you're selling something, your personal brand, that you can't live without. Something that you could not live without your selling. There's no way I could live without my daily habits. The workout, the reading of positive shit each day to keep a positive mindset, the tracking of the macronutrients, the staying off of the drugs and alcohol, and staying really disciplined in order to be the man that can seize and capitalize on any goal he wishes. The blueprints in life are very fucking simple. All you guys think you need this master plan. There's no fucking master plan. You need to master the plan. The plan of getting ripped is very simple. The plan of getting rich is very simple. You're just a bitch and you break. You don't like the timeline. So that's a personal development flaw. You're not developed as a person enough to see through this blueprint at the level it needs to be seen through at, needs to be adhered to at, for you to get the level of success you want. You adhere to it 30%. So you're a 30% motherfucker. The guy who can adhere to any of these blueprints at 100% will be a multimillionaire. He'll be fully ripped. He'll have everything he wants in life if he can apply it at 100%. And if he applies it at 90, he's 90% of that. 70, 80, so far and so forth. But the whole point is if you want to beat everybody, you have to outdo them. And the only way you're going to outdo them is in this field, this area. Because the internet's unbiased. If you make enough sense, if you give enough value, if what you teach everyone works good enough for them, then they know that that product or service is very valuable to them. You have to teach them that over time. And you guys are just teaching stupid shit that everyone else can teach. It's not personally yours. What I came out and taught is personally mine. My daily habits, my mindset, my beliefs, my words. You guys don't get it. You need to spend more time building you before you're ever going to be good at any of this. And if you don't choose to build your personal brand, you're going to work for someone else the rest of your life, or play a game of maybe I can build my shit big enough and be bought out by someone. But both they're not bad routes. Mine just works on both at the same time. We're building you and something that's going to create a multi-million-dollar revenue stream at the same time. And then it keeps you accountable as well, because by building your community, you're also building yourself. You're holding yourself to your word, and your community is building trust in you by watching you follow through on all the things that they know is difficult for them, which proves you're superior in areas that they need help. You guys, I love you guys. I'm just on here whenever I feel like it. I don't really like how the platform has become. It's become a clickbait shit show of people running off famous people's names and trying to build their name. When I got on here, I didn't say anyone else's name. I got on here and just gave value and got millions and millions of views. You have to piggyback off someone else's name. You got a mental fucking problem. You realize that you ain't that valuable. You guys, I love you. Let's stay fucking locked in. Hit me on my Instagram. Either one, my backup or my normal one. It'll be in the description of this video. I love you guys. Let's go!